Good morning everyone, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, the home of tips, tricks, guides and tunes on Forza Horizon. And we're looking at Van of Steel today for the Roboter mode. Whitewater Falls cross country, Riverbank cross country and Beachview cross country is what you got for this one. And yeah, D-Class, vans and utilities. I wonder where I'm going on this one. Highly skilled is what you want. Traction on, stability off, just for fun, and I'll let Kira say her stuff.
Great to see you're getting involved with our seasonal championships. I think you'll enjoy this one.
What do we got? We've got a few vans, and you know me too well, don't you? You know I'm going to go down for a mini traveller, the Woody Whippet. Yeah, any excuse to run this van, I'll tell you. But cross country, I've never done cross country in this. I've done street racing in it. I've done road racing in it. I've done dirt racing in it. I've never done cross country in it. This should definitely be a bit of an experiment, a bit of a test. And I know the handling's pretty poor, but it's got loads of power in it and it does handle pretty well anyway. And let's see what we're doing. So Whitewater Falls cross country, that's where we're at. Let's start the race, shall we? Let's have a go. This is either going to be absolutely fantastic or absolutely failure. I'm into second. I've got this Holden Sandman trying to nudge me, you little bugger. But I've got first place, right, in about 15 seconds. Yeah, it's definitely got the power. It's definitely got the speed and capability. Let's see if I can actually take it cross country without completely flipping it and messing everything up. I'm doing all right. This is going to be a test. I take my finger off the button for the landing and it seems to handle it a bit better. And what I would say with this, don't completely just floor it because it's got so much power. Its power to grip ratio is probably not ideal for cross country, but it's got this power. You just need to be a bit careful with it, a bit lighter on the accelerator. Yes, you can absolutely hammer it in places, but there's times where you need just to take your foot off and just feather the acceleration a little bit. And it will handle pretty well. It's handling all right, coming down the gully here. Let's see what we do on this corner. Giving that a little drift round. Yeah, this is doing all right, actually. This is doing better than I was expecting it to. Although I am actually being a little bit more sensible on the acceleration. Water's slowing me down a lot here. It really is. And yeah, the others are catching up with me because of the water. And this is something I've had an issue with on another championship. Is that you land in the water and it acts like water. It slows you down because that's what happens. One of the Drivatar cars lands in water and they just keep going as if it's flat, smooth road. So you don't lose speed, whereas you do. And that's one of my bugbears in this game. But I've managed to keep my first place. Coming around here, a little bit on the wide side, so pulling that back round. See the traction coming on, stopping me sliding too much. I mean, yeah, traction on, stability off is a pretty happy medium when it comes to this sort of event. Going round, yeah, I was feathering it a little bit because I didn't want to sort of slide too much. I've got the finish line up here, and yeah, that was alright. That was pretty easy, pretty convincing. I was a bit worried going into this about the Morris, about the mini traveller, but no, that's actually kicked it. That's great, fantastic. First one out of the way. Let's skip all this stuff, get into a map, and see where we're going to next. So when you load the map, you're looking for the little white ones, because that's the stuff attached to your championship. Where are they? There's one there, Beachview Cross Country, and one down there, which is Riverbank Cross Country. I'm going to hit the Beachview one. Well, just because, I've got no reasons to, I'm just doing it. So I'm doing a fast travel, and we can get over here and get into it and see how this little woody Whippet handles the beach, I guess. Beach View Cross Country. Start race event. Go, 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 go. Pulling away. Let's see if I can do a cheeky cut down the middle, which is my normal way of doing it. Off to the side, past the transit, three of a kind. Yeah, that's a daily Forza Fun thing. I've triggered that somehow. I don't know what it is, to be fair. I really don't. It's something I've tripped anyway. I think it's probably a triple pass skill for one of the days. And oh my god, this is going so wide. Yeah, this is definitely sliding a lot more. I think this is probably the lesson about not absolutely hammering the accelerator in certain areas. I've hammered it there and I've passed you just to get my first place back. But I'm being very careful when it comes to going around here and going around some corners. You may be able to hear it on the video, you may not. Also, the other thing, oh no, the other thing you may need to hear on the video as well is the fact that I've actually got a fan running in the background because it's rather hot today. The house is sweltering. And I've recorded some stuff without a fan on and I'm melting. You know, I'm not doing my Wicked Witch impression. I'm melting and all that. So, yeah, I've got my fan on. It may show up on the video audio. It may not. If you hear like a hum in the background, that's what's going on. You know what? I'd rather have a fan on and have a little bit of video noise than not have a fan on and absolutely melt. So let's make this jump. Foot off. And take the landing. That wasn't too bad. Slow it down. And I've had this update. This is not long after the 37 updates come down because I do record in advance. Although I'm very late at putting my audio track over for various reasons. And I'm looking at the graphics on this game. I don't know, the graphics got, I wouldn't say plainer, but I mean, they got more basic. They do, the graphics look lower res. And this is actually on ultra settings, and I have checked that. They actually are running on ultra settings, same as before, but I think the graphics look a bit, I don't know, the textures look more plain, they don't look as detailed. I might be wrong on that one. Going wide, come on. Come on, there you go, right. We've got a decent bit of gap going on. And through the line, first place, 2 for 2. Can't go far wrong. And also, talking of noise. You got a fan on the background. You may hear some banging, drilling, whatever. And that's because my neighbours are having some building work done. Which I don't mind, it doesn't bother me. You know what, it's just, yeah, because you do, you need to have building work done, you need to have stuff done. And it's just one of those, if you hear it in the background, that's what's going on. You know, I'm not sort of like banging my head on my desk in frustration at some of these championships. But yet. But we're here now, Riverbank Cross Country Circuit, final one. You get the robot, Van of Steel, Mini Traveller. Let's get loaded in. Riverbank Cross Country Circuit. Yeah. Everyone's got these big vans and stuff on there. You've got the transits and stuff. And I mean, it's ickle little Mini Traveller. But it's cool. This is cool. This is one of my favourite tunes. And this is one of the first tunes I made in the game. A lot of nudging there, dodginess, being careful on the accelerator. And yes, it's one of the first tunes I made when I started tuning stuff up. Almost toppled it. And this is actually one of my favourite tunes. This Mini Traveller just tunes up so well. It really does. It's so fast. And you absolutely fly around stuff on it. Cross country is a bit of a challenge to it, admittedly. But once you sort of get your eye in on it, and you're creeping up in that transit, and we've got a jump. Let's make the jump, foot off, and when I land, accelerate again. Because it does tend to spin if you accelerate when you're in the air. And that's something I find of all cars on this game, not just for Mini Traveller. Past the barn find. Give it a little spin round here. Make the landing, and if I do go quiet for a little bit, it's probably because background noise is probably higher than I'd probably like or be able to filter out. Lap number 2. Give it a spin round there. Giving it a nice run across the fields. And I'm putting this out in 1080 today because I'm a bit late in recording my audio for stuff. By the time YouTube processes 4K, it's going to be weekend, it's going to be Monday or Tuesday or even later sometimes. Plus my upload speed is absolutely dismal. Long haul, okay, that's another daily Forza fun done. Yeah, by the time I get everything done, this is going to take too long, and 1080s are pretty quick. Although YouTube does have a tendency to completely destroy the image quality. They come out of my computer looking decent, but the image quality, as soon as YouTube processes them, are terrible. That's why anyone watching this who is a YouTuber, right, who is making content, and especially if you're making gaming content, we've got a lot of fast-moving action, and you're finding that your videos are quite pixelated once they're uploaded to YouTube. Pro tip: doesn't matter if you record in your 1080p native, because I don't record in 4K. I record in 1080, then I upscale. So record in your 1080 as you do, and then when you edit your video, if you've got an option to export a 4K, do it, because it'll be a 4K file. You upload it in 4K. YouTube may or may not take a bit longer depending on the day and the size of the file, etc., to process it, but when it does, it will look better because it will use a different compression codec than the 1080 one. So you upload to 4K, even if you watch it in 1080p, it's using a different codec, which means the quality's better. That's the pro tip on that one. So let's make this jump, and we're getting close to the end now. Last a little bit. Spin it around there. And this Mini Traver's done really well for this, to be honest. It really has. So through the line, first place, job's a good one, 3 for 3, and that's that championship out of the way. So, Van of Steel complete. Excellent. What do we get for this again? It's a robot, isn't it? Yeah, it's a robot emote. I don't know if that's new or not. I don't think it is, but there you go. You've got it, the robot. And that is that. That's that championship. If you like the stuff, drop a like, leave me a comment. If you want to have a look at my other Forza stuff, I've got some stuff up on the screen right now. So until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy and happy driving.